Let's take a trip into the past. When I stood up to give it, my knees were shaking so badly that I was convinced the entire audience could hear them knocking. I was completely stuck to my cue cards, reading every single word. I was terrified that if I looked up even for a second, I would lose my place and forget everything I wanted to say. At that moment, public speaking felt overwhelming, uncomfortable, and honestly, a little embarrassing. I remember thinking, how am I ever going to get through this class? Fortunately, that professor required every speech to be recorded. Afterward, I watched the video of myself speaking, and what I saw actually surprised me. While it felt like my knees were knocking together, they weren't. While I felt out of control, I looked far calmer than I imagined. That experience taught me an important lesson, one we'll return to often in this class, that our perception of ourselves as speakers is usually much harsher than reality. Seeing that recording recalled my nerves, and for the next speech, it felt easier. See, that one speech changed the entire direction of my life. I changed my field of study and graduated with a degree in organizational communications. And I discovered that communication skills open doors, professionally and personally. What started as a class I was nervous about became the foundation for my career. I learned that communications isn't about standing at a podium. It's about connecting with people, influencing decisions, and building trust. After graduating, my career took me through roles in sales, marketing, and eventually sales training and leadership development. Today, my professional work focuses on helping individuals and teams communicate more effectively, whether that's in conversations, presentations, interviews, or high stakes business situations. Everything I do professionally can be traced back to that skill I began developing in that very first speech class. My name is Joshua Haynes, and I'm the adjunct professor here at Blue Ridge Community College. Alongside teaching, my background includes sales enablement, leadership, and training. I've spent my career designing and delivering learning experiences that help people communicate clearly, confidently, and with purpose. I'm genuinely excited to walk through this course with you and to help connect what you're learning to real world experiences you'll encounter in everyday life at work, in school, and beyond. About 10 years after that first speech, I joined Toastmasters, an organization dedicated to developing public speaking and leadership skills. Through that experience, I continued refining my abilities and eventually achieved the organization's highest level of recognition. It reinforced something I truly believe. Public speaking is not a one time skill, it's something you develop over time with practice and support. 15 years after joining Toastmasters and many years after that very first nerve wracking speech, I found myself teaching communication classes here at Blue Ridge Community College. It's strange and powerful to think that one class I was afraid to take ended up shaping my entire career and bringing me back into the classroom as an instructor. So I'll leave you with this thought. Sometimes it only takes one class, one skill, or one experience to change the trajectory of your life. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be willing to start. I'm excited to help you take that first step in this course. Take care.